Live. Okay. Good afternoon.
Magandang araw po. Ako po si Nani at ito po ang Thursday Fight Talk.
Good
At makikita
afternoon.
nyo naman, ayan na naman, kami na naman dalawa ni Bimbo. Alam niyo na, ECQ, GCQ, MCQ, lahat yan. Pare-parehas yan, di ba? So ngayon, hindi nyo ba napapansin kung ano yung nasa likod ko, Bims?
Oo, meron nga
Di
sa
ba?
tatanungin nga sana kita. Aba, Nani,
Oo.
parang pamilyar yung lugar na yan ah. Ha?
Yes, yes. Kasi nga, di nyo rin ba napansin na ngayon, maaga tayo, di ba? Ano pa lang,
Mm-mm.
1:30, usually 3 o'clock tayo nag-uumpisa. Pero ngayon, 1:30 pa lang, kasi
Nag-umpisa na.
nagigil na kami ni Bimbo at ang mga kasama namin dito dun sa announcement. Di ba nakita nyo kahapon yun dun sa Facebook di ba, na merong live announcement. Anyway,
Yes.
bago ang lahat, gusto kong sabihin sa inyo, magandang araw at masaya-masaya ho kami na nagkikita ho tayo ngayon ulit.
Mm.
Don't forget GCQ. So mga riders, mga ka-KTM riders po natin, Bims, no? Ayan,
Oo,
at saka yung
yes.
hindi rin mga basta lahat ng
Lahat
riders.
ng riders. Oo.
Yes.
That since
Don't forget. Yes, 'di ba? Don't
nag-iba yung
forget.
ano, 'di ba? Nani, sandali, nag-iba yung GCQ, MGCQ. Medyo nakikita natin sa social media. Nagra-ride na naman ang mga kaibigan natin. So,
Ayan.
sumusunod ba kayo sa tamang mga patakaran? Siyempre, kahit sabihin mong nasa motor, pagdating sa mga pinupuntahan, kailangan i-follow pa rin natin ang social distancing.
Yes. At
Ha?
saka
Tsaka
ano
yung
na,
masks. Oo.
yes. Oo, social distancing, mask, at wag muna tayong mag-angkas, 'di ba? Para less trouble tayo.
Mm-mm.
Importante tayo kasi para sa kapakanan po ng lahat, hindi lang po
Mm-mm.
sa atin. Kailangan po isipin po natin yung iba, hindi lang po yung sarili po natin. 'Yon.
Yes. Oo,
At
tsaka mo nga pala, kung babiyahe kayo, make sure that you have the necessary documents po.
yun,
Kung kayo medyo may
napaka-importante.
planong mag-ride out with sa mga with siguro may mga importante kayo pupuntahan, huwag niyong kalimutan magdala ng yung travel pass para
Mm,
po wala nang
mm.
aberya sa biyahe. Alam niyo na,
Tsaka,
medyo mahigpit po ngayon.
yes, may higpit pa rin po. Huwag ho natin kalimutan po yon. Mas maganda ho makipag-cooperate po tayo para wala ho tayong mga aberya o problema. At ito pa, ang magandang news, maiba naman tayo, kumpleto na po yung 40 dealers nationwide ng KTM. So ngayon po, sinasabi ho namin, open na po sila sa
Mm.
service and sales. So yan po ang magandang
Mm.
balita. At ang kagandahan po rito, syempre, ini-encourage po namin kayo, makita nyo na po yung mga motorsiklo, pwede na po kayong bumisita at dumalaw. Pero yun lang po, ay yung protocols po natin, sundin po natin, tulungan din po natin yung mga nandun sa mga dealership na yung pagsunod po ng mga safety protocol. Yan
Yes,
po.
oo. Tsaka
Yun.
ano, karamihan ng mga dealerships natin ay may tumatanggap ba by appointment, especially for service po kasi hindi po pwede magkumpul-kumpulan. Kung ang like sa flagship store in BGC, kailangan nyo mag-set ng appointment bago kayo pumunta. Siguraduhin nyo po na yung inyong mga branches na pupuntahan ay matatanggap kayo. So make sure na meron kayong appointment before kayo magpunta.
Yes, kasi nga po, medyo marami pong, siyempre marami hong nangyari na hindi ho natin nagamit ang motor at baka may mga issues. At least, importante po makipag-set na po ng appointments. Yun ang pinaka-importante. Tama ka dun, Bims. Yun.
Yes.
Di ba?
O may
At
mga
ano pa ba?
may
Yan.
nagpapabate kaagad. Alam mo
Ayan,
naman.
oh. Yan,
Siyempre.
ayan.
ah,
Hindi
hindi
mawawala yan,
mawawala
di ba?
yan. Hindi mawawala ang
Yes.
mga shoutout. Siyempre, unang-una nag-shoutout ang ating kasama, si Mr. Sam Evio.
Ayan.
Samboy.
O ayan, nabati ka na namin sa
Oo.
mga tao na gusto makipagbati. Ayan,
Oo.
sabihin nyo lang sa amin, ha? Maraming salamat sa pagtangkilik at pagpanood, no?
Mm-mm.
Eto pa, di ba, Beams? Marami pa ba? Wala pa? Hindi
Meron
pa.
pa, meron. Siyempre, ang
Sige,
ating puro
sige,
mga
sige.
kaibigan natin, si Niel Villaba, si
Wow,
Patricia de
yan.
los Reyes, siyempre si
Mm-mm.
Arnie, of course, ang walang kakupas-kupas na si Ari Silagan. Good afternoon,
Hi, good
Boss
afternoon,
Aris.
Mr. Ilagan.
Silagan.
Yan,
It's
di
good to
ba?
have you on board again.
Yes,
Mukhang
sir.
to meet. May inaabangan ka na naman balita.
Kay Mr. Dino Santos sa papanood, maraming pong salamat. Alam ko nandyan po kayo. Yan.
Oh, good afternoon, sir.
Oo, yan. Sila Ana, sila Abby, sino pa?
Lahat. Sila
Oo,
Mike.
yan. Sila Mike,
Kasi alam
yan.
nyo po, kami sa, since nag-GCQ na, even ang operations namin, very, very maingat pa rin naman lahat kami. Hindi kami nagkakasabay-sabay sa opisina. Kaya nakita nyo si Sir Nani, na andun sa, nasan ka nga ba ngayon, Nani?
Okay, nandito ako sa KTM Training Center or facility dito sa KTM Factory dito sa Santa Rosa, Laguna.
Laguna.
Yan.
Mhm.
Shoutout kay Mr. Tom C.
Sa Mr. Tom Clemente. Hello.
Tom Clemente, good afternoon po. Si Mr. Carl De Clut. Boss, good afternoon. Anyway, ano pa ba?
Sandali
ba?
Nani, si Tom pala, akala niya ang TBT live natin nasa showroom. Nasa showroom siya ngayon ng BGC. Boss.
Boss. Nandito kami.
Nandito
Kaya
kami.
live streaming, di ba? Anyway, ano pa ba, Bims? May maganda rin tayong balita dahil celebrate natin ang ating kalayaan.
Ang Philippine Independence Day, ang 122nd Independence Day. Oh, may trivia.
May trivia.
Ano sa Tagalog?
Ang
independence.
Yan.
Diba? Sige, post nyo na lang sa comment yung mga sagot kasi matagal namin ni-research yan.
Shoutout from Clark, no? Clark from
Abu Dhabi,
Dubai. Good afternoon po. Morning ho ba doon? Good afternoon. Yan. Magandang araw po.
Si Papabati din, si Leo de la Peña, si Mike Subal, si Gabi Valle.
Oy, Gabi, my brother-in-law. Thank you very much for watching.
si Michael Buko. Mike, kumusta Michael? Long time no see.
Mr. Right PH. Yan, ha? Kamusta rin kay
Jay? Sumagot kagad si Mr. Gani Baybay doon sa ating trivia. Ang bilis talaga ni Mr. Gani.
Hindi ka pwede. Hindi ka qualified.
Hindi ko babasahin sagot mo.
Hindi. Ginugol mo yan eh.
Hindi. Kasi alam ni Sir Gani yan for sure. Oo. So yun, sabihin na natin, ang correct answer actually is Kasarinlan. Araw ng Kasarinlan. Ang ating sa araw ng Kasarinlan bukas. Mapunta tayo sa araw ng Kasarinlan. So, may importanteng mga announcements kami today dahil natataon naman na Independence Day tomorrow. We have a special announcement from a very special guest today.
A very special person and guest. Yeah. Yes.
So before, of course, the announcement, we'll have a teaser, of what our guest will be announcing. So do we start it? Nani?
Yes, I think that will be the cue.
All right.
This will be, I want to finally, importante ito. This is something that we are very proud of. Lalo-lalo na ho sa akin personal, to my colleagues and my associates here in the motorcycle industry. This is a first in the Philippines. Okay? So, bahala ka na, Bims. Take it away.
So welcome back. So that was our video for everyone. And now we welcome
Yes.
our special guest, the President of KTM Philippines, Mr. Dino Santos. Good
Santos.
afternoon,
Good
Sir
afternoon,
Dino.
Sir Dino.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. We
Yes.
are uh, we are here today. The office is here at the factory. We have now been here for 3 years. We've already exported more than 17,000 motorcycles. Just a portion of that is for the Philippines, but more importantly, it's for export. And as you can see beside me are the 790 Adventures and the 790 Dukes here also. So just want to tell everybody that this is the first time that there is a factory outside of Austria that these 790 Dukes and Adventures are being produced with the same quality, with the same competitiveness, and much more for the Filipino by the Filipino. So that's basically the dream that we had in the beginning, which has now come into reality. And we'd like to congratulate the team also of KTM. We're headed by Luca Martin, Alessandro Gai, who is also the general manager, as well as the IMI team, Ed Cilindro, RJ Narvaez,
Yes.
JP Henry, and all of the team that's here today. 3 years ago, when we entered into this factory, all of this factory space was being used for microchips. But today we're happy to show you that there are motorcycles being built here every minute. So to the Filipino, it, it is with great pride and great joy that through the leadership of Arthur Tan, this has become a reality. So I'm just overwhelmed, and the dream has just come true for every biker. Where in the past we always said that we wanted the Filipinos to ride KTMs, and therefore now we wanted to build them. Now that we're building them, we don't only want ASEAN to ride KTMs that we built, but we want the whole of Asia to enjoy the KTMs that are expertly built jointly
Yes.
by KTM and the Filipino talent that
Yun.
we feel is world class.
Yes.
Yes.
The Filipino talent only needs to be given a chance. And now we have this chance.
True.
So I would like to tell every Filipino rider out there, support Filipino, support us, because we are headed for not only for Asia, but maybe for the world. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
Yes,
Yun.
certainly. That's
Yeah.
that's
So,
such a
so
touching message, especially
touching and
from
sincere.
all of us who
Yes.
know, who've seen all the hard work that everyone has brought in.
I, I'm going to show you
There
guys.
you go.
I'm going to show you guys that I'm actually here at the factory, right?
Yes. Yes.
Um, and the guys over there, the guys over there, guys, wave Teo, wave
Yan.
guys, wave.
Yan. Proud yan.
They're
Dapat maging proud. We're very,
all of
very proud.
all of these bikes are headed for China and ASEAN. So
Yun.
we have not stopped. We're just lucky to have jobs
Yes.
during this
Yes.
COVID.
Yeah.
Everybody was hit. We
Yes.
including are hit as well. But now we feel that the exports are continuing to grow, and therefore we need to be there, right?
Yes.
So that
Yes.
Yes.
chance we need to grab, right? So
Hmm.
just want to thank everybody for the support, no?
Yes.
Yes,
It's
Dino. As Dino, as a personal thing, no, as a rider, what can you say or a message that you can share to our uh,
yeah, fellow riders. Yeah,
fellow
yeah.
riders?
Yes.
Yan.
Well, to the fellow riders, no, iba po yung gawang Pinoy. The pride of the Filipino into these bikes, it runs into the veins of these bikes. And we'd like to really make sure that every Filipino gets these bikes that are already competitive in terms of performance. But
Yes.
more importantly, we want them to get a very much competitively priced motorcycle. And that's the whole intention of this. We want
Yes.
Asia and the Philippines to share in the competitiveness not only of the motorcycle but also on the price. So I think
Yes.
Yeah.
Very important.
Nani and Bimbo, you guys will be able to expound later on how
Oh, yes.
Yes.
competitively
Ay,
priced
nako.
these
Oo,
guys are.
hindi ako
Yeah.
magsasawa. Yun.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Pangalawa,
will.
Very,
pangalawa,
very proud tayo. Kasi nga,
maganda siguro ang
as Dino
pag-usapan,
told
Nani.
us, we are the first outside of Austria that makes these bikes. Yun ang
Yes.
kagandahan doon.
Pangalawa siguro,
And
Nani,
this is
maganda yan.
pinnacle. Kumbaga, that's proud ang Austrians dito sa bikes na to kasi the technology, the improvements they made,
Yes.
it was shared to us and tayo pa ang nag-a-assemble at gumagawa para sa ASEAN. Yun.
Nani Bimbo,
Yes.
gusto ko lang sabihin na sa mga kasamang fellow riders natin, Nani and Bimbo,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
yeah, I just want to share with the fellow Filipino rider, no, that these bikes, because they're made in the Philippines, they have been adapted to our conditions, right? So these are not just imported bikes and planted here. These are bikes made by the Filipino, for the Filipino, and for Asia, and hopefully for the world. No?
Yes.
So thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Sir Dino. We are so proud of everything that you've done for the company, and thank you for including all of us in this effort. All right. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
We will see you soon.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, Nani, are you okay? Are you experiencing technical difficulties? Okay, wait lang po.
Yun.
Ayun, you're
Yes.
okay? You're back? Oh, wait
Yeah,
lang.
yeah,
Medyo nagkakaroon ng konting technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties.
Konti
Anyway,
lang. Yeah, just go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. Hindi, yun lang nasabi ko kasi we're very proud that we were once chosen by KTM Austria to build bikes, high performance bikes
Yes.
that are made with the trust and confidence from the Filipinos. So, di ba, sino pa sino bang hindi magiging proud dito, di ba?
Yeah.
Iba yung feeling.
Yes.
Sobra.
Lalo na especially these bikes, 'di ba, Nani? Ever since when the 790s first came out, they were really touted, especially the 790 Duke when it first came out was really touted as one of the most advanced bikes that came out. Can you because of the electronics package, 'di ba? That
That's why.
it came with. So, can you expound on kung ano yung what makes it so different from other bikes?
Okay. Because of the development and the progress, because KTM is really driven by technology, no? Technology development, one of the first, always a pioneer when it comes to performance.
Yeah.
And what they did, because they know already how their bikes physically or mechanically are really, they're really top performers. Makikita mo naman how many titles.
Yes.
You can never
Too
go
many.
wrong with KTM.
Yes.
And what they did, they add more, They made it easier for us to ride and feel and use it. So the electronic packages with the 790 Dukes, the 790 Dukes, and those 790 Adventures are all, ando na lahat, cornering ABS. Dati ABS lang.
Yeah.
Tapos ngayon, with the TFT screens, KTM was the first one that really adapted to this technology.
Yes.
Nag-start, nakita nyo naman tayo, yung mga riders ng KTM, no? Yung mga unang mga 390 Dukes, LCD na kaagad. Yung mga competitors, wala pa. Analog pa lang. Sila, LCD na. Nung nag-LCD naman sila, eto na yung 2017, TFT screens na, which are also being used by cars now. So you see how the development goes. So, ang maganda pa dito sa mga features, when you ride the 790 Duke, almost all the features of the electronic aids are all there already.
Yeah.
And it's not an option.
Kasi I remember that. That's one of the things na I remember about the 790 Duke. Kasi remember, medyo bago ako sa KTM. When we were discussing the 790 Duke, all the optional all the optional packages in the other units are all part and parcel of kasama na sa package ng 792. Especially, of course,
Yes. So,
the class leader quick shifter ng 790.
yes, yes.
It's I
And
considered
and
arguably one of the best quick shifters in the market.
and and a lot and there were a lot of reviews that it is really
Yeah,
something different. I
yeah,
mean, it's
yeah.
I
It's part.
me lang eh.
Mm,
I mean, even the slipper clutch is totally different
yep.
from the other bikes, di ba? So you
Mm-hmm.
see how they what they knew in racing, they adapted
Yeah, they adapted it.
into our rides. Yun ang
Yeah,
kagandahan.
that's why
With that,
KTM
yeah.
is heavily invested in racing, especially in off-road. Diba? That's where their knowledge in suspension, their knowledge in traction
Yes,
control,
correct, correct.
and that's where they all took
Yes,
all that knowledge and brought it into these, specifically these three bikes, because this is parang a new foray into
yes,
the mid-sized motorcycles, and we are so proud to
yes,
have the opportunity to have it made here. It's really like, kasi when it first came out,
yes.
lahat na 'di ba balita, oh gagawin ba yan dito sa Pilipinas? 'Di ba? Lagi na lang, 'di ba? Kailan gagawin ng big bike sa Pilipinas?
Uh,
Eh,
yes, yes,
ginagawa na, matagal na sa plano, pero this year it has become a reality, and nakita naman natin kanina with Sardino,
yes.
it was right behind him. The bikes are made. It's
Ando na,
already
nasa likod
there.
na.
Oh, and then meron namang
And
nagtatanong, ano raw yung pricing? Sinabi nga ni Sardino, hindi pa natin ina-announce yung pricing. Di ba? Ipapakita na ba natin yung pricing?
mamaya
Ah,
papakita
may,
natin, pwede natin pakita. Pero meron
bago
pa
ano,
tayong may isa
may,
pa tayong bisita.
yes,
Eh, ang tingin ko mas importante to kasi ito naman yung ating partner
partner,
from
yes.
their side.
Uh,
So ano, Bims, ikaw nang bahala.
sige,
Mamaya, wag kayong aalis. Sasabihin ko lahat ng shoutouts pag binigay niyo sa akin. Manood lang muna kayo.
sige,
Yan, di
sige.
ba?
Sige, I will try to connect our next guest kasi I think he's waiting. Sige, sandali lang.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
medyo
Yes.
bago lang kami sa ganito.
Oo, oo.
Okay.
Kaya medyo pasensya na.
All right. And here we go. He's online, Mr. Gianluca
Yes,
Maggiore.
welcome, Majori, Head of Sales of KTM Asia. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Gianluca.
Gianluca, and happy birthday.
Happy birthday! Oh yes, happy birthday! No, he's just connecting his audio.
Yeah,
Hello.
now,
There
yeah.
you go. Hey,
Hello.
Gianluca, the
Hi.
head of sales of KTM Asia. Happy birthday,
We are now
Gianluca!
live in Thursday
Thank
Bike
you.
Talk.
Happy birthday!
Thank you, Wimbo. Thank you, Nani.
And
Thanks for
welcome,
inviting me.
welcome. And this is Thursday Bike Talk, and you are our guest.
You are our guest.
So with regards to that,
Oh,
we want,
I think you have a message from.
it's up to you what
It's
you want.
the message from
Message for
KTM
us.
Asia to the Filipino riders and of course to us.
Yes, and
thank you guys, first of all, for inviting me. That's a great honor. I always follow you for what I can. I mean, still learning, but no, great pleasure being here. I've watched the message of Dino. We are absolutely fully aligned. Few time back, I was asked, why are you going to present this project in the Philippines? And so I would like to share with you the corporate perspective. So from our point of view,
yes.
I mean, if you want to sell in Southeast Asia, you have no alternative but to produce local. Reason is that you have such a high import duties in different countries. They range from 30 to 60% of the product. So if you want to be competitive, there is no alternative but to produce locally. So the real point is, why are you going to produce in the Philippines when your competitors are typically either in Thailand or in Vietnam? Well, I think that the answer is under the eyes of anybody or everybody that is following in us in our conversation, because we believe that the output of Kami, our factory, in terms of quality, in terms of efficiency, in terms of capacity also, it reached such a level that when it came to our mind to do this product locally, well, it was no brainer. We had like nothing to think about. We knew where the next project should have been implemented. And that's why we arrived here with a bike that when it came out, it was declared even by Motociclismo, so in Italy, the best mid-size bike
Yeah.
of the world. And
Yes.
first time we proposed this project to, make it out of Austria, the reply were like, no, impossible. We cannot. And instead, we are here. We are here, and we have
Yeah.
like the bike that to me is just the most fun bike ever built, and it's simply amazing what we managed to do. So I think it's a great result that we have to thank our factory and everybody that has worked in the supply chain of this project. You may know that the factory this year has already touched the milestone of 10,000 units produced. That's why
Yes.
we managed to do we are running now the campaign on the 390 Duke. I mean, but the
Yes.
result came from there. And so the vision of KTM now is pretty clear. Philippines is our key market, is our first market in Southeast Asia, and we are going to strengthen our relation with Ayala Corporation more and more because eventually the goal is one and simple. We want to deliver to our customer the full package of KTM value. When you think of KTM ready to race, this is exactly what we want to deliver. So this is I think the heart of the message of the reason why we are here and what we are doing, why we are doing what we are doing. Especially now that I mean we have proved it. We have proved in this difficult time that we could manage to keep on going on with the production. With the COVID situation, it was pretty tough.
Yes.
And
Yes, very.
all our competitors, I mean, there was a major disruption in supply chain of most of the companies. We managed to get out of here, and in the next few months, we are going to pick up and achieve an even better level of what we had done before. And this is possible only when you have like really, really, really an amazing team.
Yeah. Thank
Thank
you.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you,
And
thank you.
then KTM's been nothing short of amazing also with all the support that they've been giving us all throughout
Yeah.
these years, especially with this project, with the 790 project. I've seen it from the ground up, especially since me being there almost half the year because of training. I see everything that's going on, and it's really an impressive effort that everyone brought into to have these bikes made in the Philippines.
Yun nga, I mean for Gianluca, sorry for my Tagalog because I need to tell them how you
Go ahead, go
uh
ahead.
no, that's yun nga, proud na proud ang KTM to be part with us, and this is a milestone for them also. And choosing us is really really it's a
Mm-mm.
pleasure.
Oo,
I mean
malaking ano rin sa kanila.
it's an achievement, it's something, it's a big decision for them, but
Mm-mm.
they chose the right people, di ba? I mean, for the team and all. It's a whole thing talaga. So,
Yes.
yan. Then, Gianluca, what are you looking at in the future? What do you think? What would
What
be the
what
best
what what's in the horizon for
in the horizon?
ACPI, Kami, and KTM?
I know where you want to land with this.
No, hindi
Uh,
naman. No.
only what you can
No.
share with us.
Yeah, of course.
Um, I think it goes together with what I was saying before. When you have the best team and the best technology, what we can expect is that we will increase definitely our product range, and we will definitely use it as a platform to conquer other markets. Then we can say more
Nice,
than that.
nice,
So
nice.
you prefer to leave it at that. Okay.
But it will be like we will have like few couple of very very interesting years.
Okay.
Thank you,
I'm,
thank
we,
you.
we are looking forward to that, Gianluca.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
anyway, thank you very much, Gianluca, for joining us on very such short notice. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
We hope to see you
Maraming
soon.
salamat.
Maraming salamat and
Maraming salamat.
happy
Thank you.
Happy
birthday again.
Thank
birthday
you.
Happy
again.
birthday again. Thank you,
Birthday.
Thank
Gianluca.
you.
Thank you. So ayan, nakita mo? So we're very proud to be part of KTM, no? Not only
Mm,
as an exporter, yun ang kagandahan, no? So you
yeah.
see, tayo mga Filipino, pagbigilan tayo, meron tayo talagang,
Mm,
we are craftsmen and we
yeah.
adapt. Ang maganda sa atin, madali tayong mag-adapt. Kaya nga, marami tayong OFW kasi madaling mag-adapt.
Yes.
Nakaka-adapt ka agad, di
Yes.
ba? Yun ang
Mm.
importante. So,
Oh,
with that,
siguro
di
na,
ba?
with that, before tayo mag-ano, kasi, hindi,
Marami na shoutout.
well, hindi, bago tayo mag-shoutout, I guess now's the time to show the photo para malaman na rin ng mga tao more or less how much yung the
Yes,
units.
okay.
Siguro yung mga
Yes.
marami na nagtatanong magkano. Okay. Pero I think it's safe to say that these are pretty competitive prices already with the bike. So,
Ay, oo
yeah.
naman.
Okay, it's
Oo
Nani, I'm
naman.
showing it now. The 790 Adventure was previously priced at 883,000 and it's now selling for 699,000. The 790
Wow.
Adventure
Di ba?
R, which was selling at 957, will now be available at 749,000. And the 790 Duke, which was previously available at 820,000, will now be available at a mind-bogglingly low price of 599,000 pesos. I mean,
Oh, ayan, ang mura na. I mean, with the technology, the technology na nakasama dun sa features, di ba? Ano
yes.
pa ang hihingin mo, di ba?
Mhm.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Di ba? And I cannot say anything anymore. So, buy Filipino.
Oh,
Importante, buy Filipino made.
well,
Yan, kitang-kita nyo na, kita nyo, pati training, makikita nyo. Ito yung mga makina, tinan nyo, nakikita nyo, tinitraining namin.
ayan.
Pero syempre, konting pasensya dahil hindi naman kaagad-kaagad. Kaya
Yes.
lang, ginagawa natin, ayan, alam ni Bimbo yan eh.
Yes.
Kailangan dahan pero dapat maayos po.
Mm.
Kaya
Yan.
yung mga may shortcomings, pero dadating po tayo dyan, di ba?
Yes, kaya kita nyo, ultimong si Tito Nani, medyo naging speechless nung nakita yung presyo ng mga motor. Kasi nga, pati kami, nung nung finally pinakita sa amin more or less, magiging presyo na talaga kami, ha? Medyo, pero, medyo malaki yung binaba talaga because it's proudly Philippine made. And we're very, very proud to have made it here in the country. And then, going back to what Nani was telling you about dun sa training center, ayan nga, those engines, the mechanics that we train, yun yung mga makina na ginagamit nila. Yung mga nasa likod ni Tito Nance. Yan yung ginagamit namin to train the mechanics. So talagang binubuksan nila yan, kinakalas nila yung mga engines na yan. Yun lang, in this time, syempre, hindi muna natin, lahat ng trainings have temporarily been paused.
Oo nga
Dahil
medyo
maraming
nagkaroon kami ng
limitation.
konting
Oo.
restraints.
Maraming restraints.
Diba?
But we are going to have online courses, online trainings for those na we will be getting in touch with some of our dealers who are watching right now. Hello, Sir Dan Abelarde. We will be having some online trainings.
KTM.
Ayan, shout out na ulit.
KTM Negros, shout out Riders Club.
Mahaba na, no?
Magandang hapon. KTM Kalamba, JC De Leon, magandang hapon po. Magandang araw po. Yan. Naku, dun sa aking apo. Thank you for watching
Si Ethan.
my little Ethan. No, you're not Ethan, you're not little anymore. Ako, so happy to. Okay, may tanong yung TFT daw kasi kanina tinatanong sinasabi ko TFT ano ba 'yon? Ang ibig pong sabihin po noon is thin film transistor. This is the one that are being used for the yung sa gauges natin na parang na siyang TV, 'di ba? Parang LCD na. So that's the one, LED.
At TFT is parang sa cellphone, 'di ba?
Yes, the cell phone. That's it. That's thin film transistor ang tawag doon.
Yep.
Hindi lang inano lang nila na hindi mo pwedeng i-touch. 'Di ba yung may touch control kasi nga delikado sa motorsiklo. Pero pwede sana, pero hindi pa pwede. yun eh. 'Di ba?
Yung touch screen. Siyempre,
So,
yung design, I remember sa design, yung touch screen, it's, I think they're trying to avoid doing that because it distracts the rider. It means getting your hand off the handlebar to touch something. So, kaya all the controls are designed in the handlebar for safety.
Yes. Oo, yun naman yun. Kasi kailangan po, ang mga kamay po natin ay parati pong hawak ang manibela hanggat maaari. Hindi po pwede dapat yan. Kasama po yan sa safety na pinag-uusapan pagdating po sa paggawa po ng mga motorsiklo. Importante po yan.
May tanong dito si Arnold Aminula. Sir Nani, any news on the Duke 490? Will it be produced here in the Philippines as well? More power to KTM. More power, sir. Alam niyo po, yung Duke 490, wala pa po
More
yata
power.
talaga. I don't think it's even
Ito pa
available.
eh,
Prototype?
wala pa po kaming naririnig.
Mm.
But rest assured po na pag meron po, malay nyo kung 790 nagawa na
Oo
po
nga
natin. Malay po natin kung pwedeng dumating na po yan. Pero
Yes.
sa ngayon po, wala pa ho official na naririnig po kami sa KTM Austria. Yan po yun. Yan po. Ilang yun, di ba ho, makikita nyo, nako, kaya nga ho, napaka-proud ho nito. Kita nyo, ang tagal-tagal na ho namin, pero gusto ko marami pang gustong sabihin. Lalo na yung mga anak ko, shout out, JM Moto Advance, ADV, meron pa. Ayun.
ADV.
Dahil nga sa inyo, maraming pong salamat sa mga viewers po na hindi po kayo nagsasawa. Lalo na po yung mga nagla-like. So, ina-encourage po namin kayo, mag-like po rin po kayo ng KTM Philippines na page po sa Facebook at yung YouTube channel po. Subscribe po kayo doon. Para makita nyo yung mga ibang mga episodes rin po. We're trying our best na hindi lang po informational po sana. Kung meron ho kayong mga questions, hanggat maaaring kaya namin sagutin, sinasagot po namin.
Yes.
At kayo po yung haligi po nito. Bakit to make Thursday Bike Talk? Yan.
Yep, totoo. Kaya kami ni Nani, pag meron kaming nakaschedule na Thursday Bike Talk, talagang excited kami dahil gusto na namin makipaghalubilo ulit sa inyo at basahin yung mga comments nyo. Dahil talaga nakakatuwa dahil kami, dahil talagang true blue, dyed in the wool, mga riders din kami, no? So, alam din namin yung nararamdaman din namin yun kung ano yung excitement. Lalo na for mga products na ganito.
Oo, at saka yung maibigay po kami, yung maging party po kami ng ito na maibigay po namin sa inyo.
Yes.
Malaki yung, how do you call
Karangalan.
it? Karangalan po sa amin. Karangalan.
Sobra.
Being proud of. Opo.
Mm.
Kaya nga because of Ayala Corporation, Ayala, AC Motors, na-fulfill po yung aming mga dreams. Tayo, bilang Pilipino rin po. Di ba? Yun ang kagandahan po doon eh.
We can say that we actually have a big bike, an honest to goodness big bike that's produced in the Philippines.
Oo. So yung may tanong daw si Mr. Ilagan na Beams.
Si Mr. Ilagan. May question. Available ba daw ang tatlong variants sa showroom? The 790 units will be available soon as far as
July?
by July, yes. They'll be available in July. You can now reserve your units. I'll flash again the prices para lang maengganyo kayo.
Yes.
You can now reserve your units at your authorized KTM dealer. If you're not sure, you can ask our people you can post a comment here in Facebook and our very
Pwede kayo
capable
sa
marketing
Facebook.
people, yes,
Post lang
will
po.
answer you.
Yeah.
And then if in this time of COVID, syempre ayaw pa minsan lumabas, ayaw nila. So if you want to do it online, you can do it via Lazada.
Pwede.
You can reserve your unit via Lazada.
Pwede po. Yan po.
So yun. So again, yes. Oh, sorry. So go ahead, Nani. Sorry.
Kaya nga po kami, ginagawa ho namin lahat po ng avenues, no? Mapalapit ho sa inyo. Kaya nga eto, kasama na ho ito.
Ayan, si Nani. Si Aris, wag nyo na raw i-flash yung prices. Very tempting kasi. Ayan, Aris, para sa'yo. Isa pa. Hindi, biro lang.
May nagtatanong pa ulit, Beams. May tanong pa ba? Tingin ko may tanong pa yata ulit.
With the Philippine made, by mid-July target. And then June Archua, ang 1290 SDR 2020 when available.
Wala pa po kaming tingnan po natin. Hindi pa po namin masabi sa inyo. Pero bago lang rin po yun eh. So more or less siguro. Hopefully, sana makakuha ko tayo this year kung mamarapatin.
But I think we are concentrating now po kasi on those that we are producing here. Opo. So so doon naka-concentrate yung efforts ng, I think even KTM Asia is more leading towards yung manufacturing dito sa paggawa. That's
something
why
that will be,
napaka-ano nga siya eh. Napaka-timely kasi nga 'di ba ang magiging natin It's parang Buy Filipino, 'di ba? It's a Buy
Yeah,
Filipino
fit,
campaign. Go ahead, Nance.
yes, and it's fit with our conditions.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
the bike is really fit for our condition. The how the displacement or the middle weight, di ba? It does all
Exactly.
of it already,
Yeah.
more or less, di ba? Yeah,
Yes, true.
yun.
Of course, we
And
have
then,
another question. Siyempre, hindi mawawala ang tanong tungkol sa
yes.
390 Adventure when available. Hintayin nyo na lang po. Darating na rin yan. Magko-concentrate muna tayo sa 790 dahil saan ba yun? Ayan po ang bida ngayon. Yung 790. Siya po ang
yan.
bida ngayon. So,
Yes.
yung 390 Adventure, may panahon yan. Meron niya.
Opo.
It will have its day.
Dealer shoutouts, KTM Daang Hari, KTM Kalamba, yan po. KTM Negros ulit, nasabi ko na po yan. At lahat po ng dealers po natin from Baguio, La Union, Lawag, San Nicolas, down to Mindanao.
To Mindanao, to
Good
Davao,
afternoon po.
Zamboanga. Yes.
All our dealers. Thank you very
yes,
much.
may question, may showroom at casa po ba kayo sa Bicol? Meron po kaming dealer sa Naga.
Opo. KTM,
Naga. KTM Naga.
Correct. Isa po. Opo. Yun po.
Ayun. Meron ding may note si Miss Abby, may note kasi nga na bring up na si 390 Adventure. For the meantime po, pwede kayo pong mag-reserve sa Lazada ng 390 Adventure.
May promo ba sa Lazada? No, may promo, no? I mean for the reservation.
For the reservation.
Yes.
If you have questions about Lazada, please comment
Go
on
to
the
Lazada.
Go to Lazada or comment
Go
here.
to Lazada app and then KTM. Yeah.
Or comment here so the
we will course
answer.
you there. Yeah.
Ayun.
Yeah.
So medyo
Ito pa, James.
Yes, sir.
Happy Independence Day.
122nd.
Kalayaan.
This is very
Advance
unique.
po.
Very unique Independence Day dahil napaka-unique ng situation natin buong mundo, pati Pilipinas. Medyo kakaiba, medyo somber, medyo kailangan magnilay-nilay sa pangyayari, 'di ba? Kaya kami naman, kaya importante rin sa amin ito na ibigay itong balita na ito sa mga kapwa Pilipino natin kasi nga this is isa to sa mga parang solusyon para makabangon tayo dahil gumagawa ng Pilipino ng sarili. Tangkilikin ng sariling atin, nag-hire tayo ng mga Pilipino, ng mga magagaling na Pilipinong tao para magbuo ng magaling na motorsiklong Pilipino.
Naalala mo yun, yung parang yung history repeats itself, yung, di ba, after the war, bawal lahat. Ang motorsiklo ang unang pinayagan. So, eto na po yun. Ganito rin po yung sa atin.
Yes, true.
Shoutout kay Mr. Joseph Girnalda pala. Marami pong nagsi-shoutout. Siyempre, marami pong salamat. Marami. So, ano pa, Bims?
Punong-puno na yung ating episode. Siguro wala na tayong maidadagdag pa dun.
Yes. Yun nga po. Bago kami magwakas, marami pong salamat sa pagtangkilik ng aming show. Itong episode po na to. Pagtangkilik po bilang rider ng KTM. Maraming pong salamat.
Pasalamatan din natin yung mga
Vai Filipino.
Pasalamat guests natin today.
Guests. Yes. Hindi lang 'yon, pati yung mga frontliners pa rin. Siyempre,
of course.
Pa rin nandiyan pa rin, hindi naman mawawala 'yon. Yung mga nasa likod na hindi natin nakikita ng mga gumagalaw na mga tao para maging posible po itong lahat. Maraming pong salamat.
Maraming salamat.
Marami po tayo.
Pasalamatan din natin yung ating mga guests, si Sir Dino, si Gianluca for sparing their time to give us the messages, for gracing the show and giving us
Dino for sharing what
that's all from his heart, obviously, di ba? Alam mo naman si Sir Dino, talagang nag-uumapaw ang kanyang nationalism, sobra.
Yes.
Ayun. So siguro me also I'm so proud of being Team KTM.
So, sa pagsasarap po namin, ako po si Nani, siya po si Bimbo. Thursday Bike Talk po ito. at isasarap po namin ulit sa isang napakagandang video.
Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po.